Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today is a very important conversation that you and I are going to have about content burnout. It's a real thing. I've experienced it a few times. It's where you just have no more ideas, or you have no more energy, or you have no more drive, motivation. You can't think of anything. Your brain is foggy. You're experiencing content burnout. I've been there many times. And since I've been there many times and I've overcome it many times, I think I really understand the solution, and I think it's simpler than most people want to believe, but I'm going to share my experience, and that's all I can do. By the way, if this video lands for you, if this is a topic you want to hear more about, like this video, subscribe to this channel, show some love in the comments, say hi, and maybe you can let me know your experience about this and if this actually helps you. Here it is. I think oftentimes we put ourselves, and I've done this, we put ourselves into a box. This is what my audience wants. This is what my avatar wants. This is their pain points. These are the topics that I need to keep talking about it. Dance, monkey, dance. Like, actually, I have actually said that to the team. I feel like a monkey. Ooh. Like, I feel like I'm just told to dance, and so I dance. I'm given these content ideas and these SEO friendly, hey, this is what people want. And at some point, that gets really old. I'm not saying that we should completely stop doing that. No, you've got to layer it into your content marketing and your content calendar. But here's the thing, is when you actually start expanding the things you talk about, when you start actually talking about things that maybe aren't necessarily on niche, they're not the search-friendly stuff that people are looking for, it liberates you to talking about the things that actually inspire you and excite you, because you're a human being and you're going to continue to experience growth. Can't be talking about the same thing 3 years later. I've done that. I thought that's what I had to do. Then I started talking about things like that weren't related to a coaching business niche. I talked about struggles and my journey through, like, what is a man? I've talked about, like, Joe Dispenza, which I'm massively into. I go to an event, a week-long event here in Florida in November, in about a month and a half. Really into his work, meditations, transcendental meditations. I talk about meditation, I talk about breath work, I talk about energetics, I talk about my out-of-body experiences. I talk about motorcycles, creating, building. I will talk about things that inspire me, and I'll layer them into the content. Now, what that does is it liberates you to be able to talk about things that actually give you energy, give you, like, life force. But it also, from my experience, gives your audience a sort of behind the scenes, like 360, holistic sort of view of who you are and the things you're into, and it makes you more human. Now, is it the best for, like, search engine optimization? Probably not. But what if, half of your content is, like, very SEO friendly, like how to do this and this. For instance, this video, like how to overcome content burnout. If I talked about this all of the time, it'd be like eating a steak dinner every night. Eventually that would get old. You need variety. But also think about the consumer of the content. They also want variety. And so the very how-to on-the-nose content has your ideal clients find you. But then let's say the other half of your content, whatever your content schedule is more, hey, I've got something to talk about. Hey, I got something on my heart. Some people love it, some people don't. Some of my views people agree with, some of them they don't agree with, and that's okay. But I want to share my truth. I want to share myself. And if you do that through your content, you'll stay excited and engaged with the very thing you're talking about, and you will have never-ending content ideas because you're a human being, you're conscious of the world around you, and you're experiencing it. And from that, you should be able to draw a lot of content. It should actually be never-ending. Like, the well should never run dry unless you have a very boring life, which at that point, I would recommend solving that first. Do more things. Go experience things. You don't have to travel the world to do so. In your backyard, down the street. Head somewhere new in the city. Go talk to someone new. Go do something new. Go take a risk. You will find from experience that life becomes more exciting, that excitement, because if you're in this industry, you probably want to share things and teach things and inspire others. That starts coming through you in your content, and your content is so much more powerful, and you actually are excited to turn the camera on and share something because it's waiting for you to come out, and you wanna share that experience with others. I mean, we could share a lot of other mindset things and hacks for overcoming any sort of burnout, but at the end of the day, I think those are band-aid solutions to a much deeper problem. And I believe if we can start talking about things that truly inspire us, then we don't need all those band-aid solutions, because we want to teach and share and inspire others, which is every time I turn on the camera, I'm like, that's all I want to do with this piece of content, and let's see where this goes. There's a structure to the content, but I'm okay having a conversation. And to me, my experience, I have not faced content burnout for a very long time because my journal is full of experiences on a daily basis. I just had one, I just got my hair cut, so I was having a really good conversation with the barber and we were talking about business, and right when I left the barbershop and I took 1 or 2 notes from things we talked about, and you will probably hear about it in future content. So I'm turning life into lessons and then sharing it through the content, and that has helped me overcome content burnout. I'm inspired, I'm always excited to create content. I hope that helps. Let me know if it did in the comments below. www.lucasrubix.com. The Coaches University has gone through a massive evolution, revolution, and I'd love for you to check that out. That'll be in the comment, the first comment, the pinned comment, or in the description. The Coaches University has gone through a massive transformation. Would love for you to check that out if building your coaching business and getting really serious about it is on your radar. Definitely go check that out. Would love to show you what we got. www.lucasrubix.com. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.